Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Yeah, bit boring, bit slow at the moment. The market doesn't really act in very exciting ways at the moment. So let's talk about the two scenarios that we're dealing here with mainly. But before we do that, let's zoom out, or let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. Just the zoomed out perspective a little bit, and I just wanted to share with you the two scenarios I've got on the larger time frame, and then we zoom in and take a look at the two that are part of the shorter time frame, because on the larger time frame I've got a preferred scenario, and that preferred scenario can be subdivided into two. So that's typically what we have on different time frames, and then we are just watching the micro to see which one is in control. Here on the 4-hour chart we see that a fourth wave likely bottomed on the 23rd of January. That is the base case. Wave 4 bottomed, wave 5 is unfolding to $190 plus. That's sort of what we see right now. That's the preferred scenario, okay? And we are zooming in a minute to take a look at the microstructure. There are two scenarios, yellow and orange. In an alternative perspective, the wave 4 is still unfolding. That would be the white count. Very likely count, yeah. I have to say it's very sloppy, this price action. It's very choppy. It's you know, unreliable, you could say, but that's why this is still possible and also likely, because we have a corrective mass to the downside. The pullback ended at the 23.6 fib level, so very shallow. The move up was just in 3 waves. And now we're just watching here what happens here in the current decline. If we see a break below micro support, below $86, and it's a sustained break, then yeah, this C wave is still unfolding lower. But at the moment my leaning is, okay, the wave 4 is in. I give it the benefit of the doubt. Yeah. Now let's go to the 1-hour chart. Here we have two scenarios, one in yellow, one in orange. In the yellow count, this is a 1-2. So the wave 2 bottomed on the 6th of February, and we're now in a third wave. Should take us to $130, $140. In the third wave, we have an A, B, but it's about time that the C wave starts. I don't really see a C wave start yet. The C wave should be a 5-wave move to the upside. So once we see the first 1-2 setup, first decent 5 up, 3 down, I would let you know. It's not always clear, okay, but that would be good confirmation. So that's sort of one scenario, and then it would be the ending diagonal pattern. Okay, so in ending diagonals, we're dealing with corrective subwaves, which is why that B wave is there. So it's an AB setup or an AB structure, and this is quite common in wave 5 structures. Obviously we said this is a wave 5 to the upside, right? So because it's so choppy, and looking at the Fibonacci ratios, it makes sense to at least give this scenario a chance. The wave 1 would be a WXY structure. The wave 3 seems to be an ABC. The wave 5 of 5 should then also be an ABC or corrective structure. Now then there's the orange count, which is the alternative, you could say, and that is also a very similar structure. It works a little bit different. You know, the subwaves of the move up will look a bit different, and maybe this initial ABC structure will form part of a larger ABC. We cannot really predict that at this stage. Important is that they both share one support area. They at least overlap. So to keep it simple, I'm just showing you one support area. But please note that the invalidation point for the yellow count is here, that wave 2 low at $93.30 basically. So that's the line in the sand that distinguishes between both yellow and orange. And orange technically allows for a deeper pullback, but also below $68.18. Well, I have to assume that something different is going on, yeah? For example, a reset of this wave 4, as I've just shown you. Until then, I give a bullish outlook at the benefit of the doubt, either in the yellow count or the orange one. What would be a first indication that we can say a low has formed in either yellow wave B or orange wave B? Well, it would most likely be a break above the $107 level. I mentioned that in yesterday's video already. At least that's what I'm watching for as earliest signal that things are changing. Essentially, we want it to turn around in the orange zone. That's what I'm watching for. So far, the attempts have failed, but it seems like downside momentum is slowing down a bit. It seems like that. Okay, so we already see here bullish divergences okay, between that and that swing low. Yeah, looking at the 1 hour chart, but you see it on the 4 hour as well. So we see bullish divergences. It's just something to watch for, you know, and then they typically build a good foundation for the market to reverse, but the price always has to confirm it. So yeah, just a quick update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.